Hi everyone, happy Monday. Once again, I'm going live at a different time. Gotta clean these glasses. Well, I'm still out of town and waiting on a grandbaby. I try to go on live when I'm staying with friends, and so when they're out doing their thing, I'm popping on to say hello really quick. So welcome everybody, welcome. There are some videos that for those of you that are popping in right now and immediately saying, can I have a reading? Can I have a reading? There's a video that's, you guys might want to go see that about live etiquettes. Welcome. Nope, no baby yet. I hope that everyone's having a beautiful morning so far. I know I am. Thank you for asking. I just did 2 videos, so you guys might want, nope, he's being stubborn. But yeah, my friends are out doing some errands, and I thought, well, this is a good time to come on and go live. I don't normally do it on a Monday at 10 o'clock, but what the hey. I might go on later on tonight again, but we're supposed to get together with friends. So you know what? I'm just saying hi. Welcome everyone, welcome. Some of my mods, hey Psychic, Samantha Marie, how are you? You know, I'm doing well. I mean, my background is different because I'm at a friend's. I'm staying with friends while I'm waiting for the grandson. He's being, you know, what's interesting, every one of us got it wrong. Here it is, the 23rd, even though we're at a full moon. Now, maybe the full moon will bring something today. I don't know. Yep, I forgot my pink glasses. Well, let's hope he gets here soon, Samantha. I hope you're feeling better, and I continue to send you some healing energy, Sam. So yeah, I'm just hanging out, waiting for him to show up, and you know, we'll see what happens. He's going to arrive when he's ready to arrive. And so, gosh, thank you for asking how I'm doing rather than just say free reading ? I will share that all of my lives are free. I don't ever charge for anything, but that live etiquette video, for those of you who just want to pop in and just immediately ask for that, maybe go check that. Thank you, Marky Mark. Prayers for the baby. He's going to be here when he's going to be here. And for those you just lost your husband's best friend, much love and healing to you. So I did the card of the week. I want you guys to go see that video, the card of the week, and then I just did another video on generational healing. They are keeping the name of the baby to themselves until he's born. And that's okay. That is okay. I feel him very strongly. He's been connecting with me as, you know, duh. But I thought for sure with this full moon, like I said, it's still full. It was full yesterday. It's still full now. So yeah, I came back home and I'm just kind of winging it, seeing some friends, going out to dinner, spending some time, doing a few private readings. I didn't schedule any readings this week because I didn't know what to plan. And of course, I'm not allowed at the hospital. Nobody's allowed at the hospital, and so we can't even meet him until they come home from the hospital. So we will see. So I'm in Arizona. No, I'm not going live with people I don't know. Thank you for asking. Gosh, how did we get from 55 people to 224 people? I'm so busy talking about my potential birth today. Let's put that way with my grandson. So guys, I didn't bring my Tibet bowl. I didn't bring my classic pink glasses, but I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards for us right now. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. So guys, thank you for those of you I've already seen you following me. Thank you for following me. I appreciate each and every one of you special souls. Thank you for trusting in me. Just so if you're new here, let me know you're new. Was I on your For You page? Hey, Embalmer, welcome. My mods are popping in. All of my mods are popping in. So all of my lives are free. I do free live readings here on TikTok. Guys, go follow me on my Instagram and my YouTube. If you're new, welcome. New on FYP. Awesome. Thank you guys. I can see how many likes already. Goodness, because that's something new that we can see. When you tap the screen, that's giving me likes, which is, that puts me in the FYP. But if I get a spirit coming through, I will not be pulling cards and I will give that message. But I do want you guys to know that everyone in here will be getting a card because I do pull cards by age groups in just a bit once we do this collective card. So I pull 18 to 30. 31 to 50, 51 to 70, and 71 on up. I will be doing that shortly. But I do like to do the collective cards. Let me flip the mirror. Not crazy about flipping the mirror. So the first card is going to be coming from my Soul Trees Ascension deck. This is my newest, one of my newest ones. Oh my gosh. I love trees. The second one is going to be coming from the Soul Trees Oracle cards. Now these are from Allison Williams Yee, Y-E-E. She's fabulous. All right, so let's see what two collective cards we got. Somebody just asked, will I find a new house soon? I don't believe that there's going to be a house coming up for you for about 3 to 4 months. That's just what I'm hearing. You will, just not at the present moment. Give it a little bit of time. I do think that something is waiting for you. What is all these people wanting to go live with me? No, people, I don't know you. All right. And guys, all I ask is that everyone be respectful in here. Please don't be rude to me. Please don't be rude to any of my moderators. And please don't be rude to anyone in here, okay? I will not tolerate hate. I will not tolerate judgment, meanness, sarcasm of any kind. You will be blocked. Yes, I am on Twitter. I don't do hardly anything on Twitter, but I am on Twitter. But guys, if you decide while I'm connecting with somebody, if spirit pops in, you can leave the chat, go follow me on my Instagram and YouTube. Those are my only, the ones that you click on my bio, those are the real me, guys. There are 1 million clones. I heard there's 22 of me right now on TikTok. There are quite a few on Instagram. Me, along with other people, we would never message you. We will never send you a message that says, I want to give you a reading. Click on this link. Guys, this is my only TikTok account. When you see those other fake ones, go look. Look at the followers. Look like they don't have any videos. Look at the name change. Do not fall prey to that. Do not give anyone your credit card information. It's getting out of hand, and I'm just trying to do my best. Now, guys, I love these. Ooh, you guys are going to love these collective cards. I'm not used to my black glasses, guys, but I left my pink ones back home. Maybe I'll find me some new pink ones while I'm here visiting, waiting for my grandbaby. So welcome. If you are new, thank you for following me. I see some new followers. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. Thank you for sharing out the live. All of my mods that are in here, can you guys give a wave, please? Can you all give a wave? Ooh, I like this. Here's the first card as a collective. Opportunity. Opportunity is coming. I do believe that the opportunity exists right now. The opportunity that is there for us exists right now. And the opportunity is, check this out, for our awakening. Ooh, there is, and there's some similar, ooh, look at the pink, look at the pink. So, oh, let me put this on top. So the opportunity for us to awaken and connect with our higher selves, to connect with even our loved ones, because I want to say this right now, you guys do not need me or any other medium to connect with your loved ones. You do not. They hear you. Talk to them. Ooh, I might even have a spirit already popping in, so hang on, guys. Talk to them. They hear you. Tell them whatever it is that you want to know. I will also tell you that when they get to the other side, they're just reminding me this. Guys, there's no anger towards anyone. People would say, oh my God, are they mad at me? Are they upset that I had to like take them off life support? No, no, no. There's only love on the other side. There's only love on the other side. So, you know, everyone is allowed in here as long as you are respectful. You can be skeptical. Healthy skepticism is good. But be open-minded and just be respectful, because I don't go into anyone else's rooms and start throwing my belief systems to them. I firmly believe that we all have the same destination, just different journeys of getting there. And ultimately, guys, listen to this. Ultimately, it's about love. I say this a lot. No matter what the question is, love is the answer. Always. Hey, yeah, I'm an old soul. Whatever. I'm an old soul. You can throw out insults, whatever. My mods will be right on top of people. Okay. So, hey, Jordan. So all my mods are giving a wave. Okay. So guys, for those of you that just popped in, I did pull two collective cards. So we have opportunity right now for more awakening. You know, think of the state of the world right now. There is so much going on. There is so much sadness. There's so much hate. But you know what? There's a lot of love as well. I want to focus on the love and not the hate. Many of us are saying there's more to life than this. I want to connect with my higher self. I want to connect with my loved ones. I want to connect with my guides and angels. The opportunity is here for each and every one of us to do that. Okay? Yes, we do. I agree. Whoop, spirit must be showing up. I always get itchy when a spirit shows up. Ooh, okay. So guys, so many are awakening, and we do need that right now on this earth. We need more people to wake up and to spread the love. Love conquers all, and I don't care what anybody says. Love conquers all. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for trusting in me. I'm just doing a quick live this morning while I'm their company. They're out doing errands, and I wanted to pop in. All right, guys. Now, this is how it works. I do feel a spirit coming in. For those of you that are in the chat right now, if you will hang on, once I get done relaying this message, I will be pulling cards for everyone in the live by age groups. You must be 18. I love you guys too. I love what I do. I love helping people. I love bringing comfort and healing to people. And for those of you who are new that just popped in, I know I think we had 900. Was it 900? Woo! Radiant Tarot Jessie is in the house. Now, I will say this. I just want to remind everybody right now that all of my lives are free. I do not charge for my lives here. I do not charge for my lives on Instagram, YouTube, or my Facebook page. Normally, I would be live on my Facebook business page, but, you know, being back home and waiting for my grandbaby any moment now, you know, I've got other plans, but go follow me on my Instagram. Go follow me on my YouTube. Those two in my link are the only, those are me. Those are the real me. All right, so let me get back to what I was saying. I have a spirit here. I'm going to give all the details. You must take all the details, okay? sometimes there's more than one person that can take it. Now, since we have like 830 people in here right now, I may not wait for any form of validation. I may just give the message, and if it resonates for you and that is for you, take it. I am going to be uploading this into my YouTube if there is someone that is for you. Okay. I've been having a lot of older males popping in. So, well, older males meaning midlife, not elderly. Okay, let me write down some of these details, and I'm going to give it. And since we have so many people, maybe I may not be able to get validated. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to relay the message. I'm actually, it's so funny. Oh, that's funny. The first thing that I saw was espresso beans. So this has to be somebody who is big on the coffee. Big on the coffee. Espresso beans, espresso beans. I'm picking up the month of June. This is a male, middle-aged male. There's pressure to the chest, and there's also trouble with the breathing. I don't pick up that it was a heart attack. I pick up more pressure into the chest, trouble breathing, so that would be lung area. I'm picking up the name Howard. I'm picking up an O name, a CH name. There's a motorcycle. So I don't know if he had the motorcycle or somebody has the motorcycle here. April and the number 4. Could be April 4th. 6, the number 6. Somebody had 6 kids. 6 kids. 4 and 2, 4 and 2. Mods, can you let them know that TikTok has been having sound issues for them to go out and come back in? Thank you guys for following me. Thank you. I so appreciate it. So that's the spirit that I have coming through. Now I'm going to see if he has, I don't know who had 6 kids. Now I'm going to give this a try. If there's so many people in here, it may not come out the way I would like it to in regards to validation. Sometimes when we have less in the room, a person can validate. We can talk amongst that person and me in all caps. Right now, if you can take everything, Jenny Russell. Hang on a minute. I just saw your name, Jenny Russell. Chris had 6, died on a motorcycle. Okay, Jenny, was there some crushing to the chest area? Jenny Russell, for now, this is important. I saw your name. Talk to me in all caps, Jenny. Jenny Russell, for now, this is important. I saw your name. Talk to me in all caps, Jenny. Thank you guys for helping me out here. Thank you, thank you. Now you can't just take one. Thank you guys for helping me out here. Thank you, thank you. Now you can't just take one thing and assume that this spirit. Thank you guys for helping me out here. Thank you, thank you. Now you can't just take one thing and assume that this spirit is for you. You've got to take everything. So right now, the one that I want to talk to me in all caps is Jenny Russell. Okay, so Jenny, thank you for the yes. There was this crushing sensation to the chest and the breathing. He's also showing me when they come in with a stack of books, that tells me either you're going back to school, somebody's a teacher, somebody was an avid reader. Okay, thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny, for that validation. So, yeah, I feel strongly that this is for you, Jenny. That's the only one right now that I would like, Jenny, for that validation. So, yeah, I feel strongly that this is for you, Jenny. That's the only one right now that I would like to talk to me in all caps. Now, there may be some other people that can take this spirit, but right now, and thank you guys for helping out. Mods, please give a wave. If you guys, Says I have a good connection now. Let's see. You know, you have to be careful about scammers, guys. I tell people all the time, be careful about scammers. So I've just turned on the Wi-Fi. Let's see if that helps. Okay, let me finish with this reading. Okay. All right, guys. Sometimes I have to go back and forth between the Wi-Fi and turning it off and on. So thank you. But TikTok is having issues, okay? Yeah, be aware of scammers. Absolutely be aware of scammers. I always give my particular lives the Wi-Fi is better. Okay, all right. So Jenny Russell, are you still here, sweetheart? I froze for a moment. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, it's hot here where I'm at. Feed is good here. Okay. I'm waiting. Jenny Russell. I am connecting with Jenny. Are you still here, sweetheart? Lots of people are getting into scammers. Guys, I'm going to say it really quick while I'm waiting for Jenny Russell to let me know she is still here. Yes, all of my live readings are free here. Oh no, I'm calling them TikTok. She is. Okay, let me finish with this reading, guys. Those of you that'll stick with me here, I'm going to be pulling group cards by age, all right? So let me go ahead and see. All right, I wasn't sure. Did you say that you were the teacher? Who was the teacher? I'm also seeing I don't know, he's showing me that he did a lot of work with his hands. So that either says construction or, well, a carpenter would be construction. So he worked with his hands, he said. He was a bold, he's telling me, I was a bold personality. I didn't take anyone's crap, he said. He did his own thing, he said. Oh, Jenny, welcome back. I'm back too. I'm sorry. I guess I froze for a minute. So Jenny, let me continue on here. Can you let me know, sweetheart, who is connected to the books? I see she's back. Thank you, guys. Let me know, who is the teacher? Are you going back to school? Was he a teacher? I don't think he was the teacher because he's showing me he worked with his hands. He was a very bold personality. Very bold. He didn't take any crap off of anyone. I'm repeating because she's finally back in here. He didn't take any crap off of anyone. He did his own journey. I walked my own path and I didn't care who didn't like it. He says, I burned a few bridges along the way. He said, I burned a few bridges along the way, but he walked his journey anyway. And there was some regret on earth how maybe he might have treated a few people, but he's like, I walked my own journey. He's telling me, besides being bold, he was very blunt. A mechanic, that works. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, he's showing me he's working with his hands, and so that tells me something about that. I didn't know if he was like construction or a carpenter. Thank you for the validation that he was a mechanic. He worked hard, he said, and I played hard. I worked hard and I played hard. Yes, he taught everyone everything. Okay, thank you for that validation. Like I said, he's standing in the light, and he's also reminding me to tell you, for those who thought maybe he wasn't going to the light, he's in the light. He is in the light. He helped everyone so much. Yes. He wasn't. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes. He's like, well, yeah, because I was one of the most dependable people in the family. Everyone knew that they could depend on me. He did like to go. He was so alive. He's still very much alive. He's just in the light. He's also showing me, like he said, he played hard, he worked hard, and he played hard, and he's showing me a jukebox. So that tells me either there was a bar nearby that he was always in. All I'm seeing is the jukebox, unless he has a jukebox in his house or somebody has a jukebox in his house. Who's the painter? Who's the painter? Jenny, who's the painter? We're all God's chosen, party. We are all God's children. We are all God's chosen. Nobody's any more special than the other person. Had to say that because I saw that comment. Yeah, who's the painter? His truck. What about, was his truck painted up? Because I'm seeing some kind of painting. What about the truck, sweetheart? What about the truck? And this is for Jenny Russell. Some of you may be getting what I call postcards. Postcards are, I am not reading you directly from your loved one, but sometimes y'all's loved ones pop in, give a quick message, and pop out. That's a postcard. So I think a lot of you are getting postcards. Thank you guys for sticking with me here. Keep tapping the screen. I'm up to 22,000 likes. Yeah, this reading is for Jenny Russell. He and my husband painted the motorcycle. Thank you for that validation. He's showing me painting. Perfect, perfect, perfect. He's showing me the little girl that he doted on. The little girl that he doted on. I don't know if it's his little one or was there a grandbaby. He's talking about it's a little girl and he's just like, I doted on her. I do free readings on my lives. That is correct. Yes, I really do free readings on my lives. If you want a private reading, that's different. All of my live readings are always free. I don't charge. Lindsay Bear has popped in. Thank you. So who's the little one, Jenny? A perfect picture for the funeral. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Okay. So who's the little one? Did he have a little granddaughter? His baby Serenity. Thank you. He doted on this little girl. He's like, I doted on her. I don't know if he had a really nice voice, but he said he would sing. He would sing, and I do believe he's talking about the little one that he sang to her. Doesn't mean that he had the best voice in the world, but he's talking about singing. I don't know why one side of my hair is blonde and one looks orange. I think it's because I have a window behind me, guys. I don't have two-tone hair, I promise. Well, I mean, I do, but it's all one. Okay, so was he the singer? Was he the one that sang with her a lot, sweetheart? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay. He's kind of gotten quiet, but he is saying oh, wait a minute. Is that what you're saying? Okay. He said he flew right into grandma. He flew right into grandma. So that was either he was so loud, his truck, his bike. Okay. Definitely, he was so loud. And this may, some of you may resonate with some of this reading, and that's fine. If you resonate with you, take it. So there's a grandma on the other side, because he said when he crossed over, he flew right into grandma. Isn't that something? I've never heard of anybody say they flew into somebody. I've had them go in and say they've skidded in like home base. Ninja mod is activated. Yeah. Somebody earlier said, you're old. I'm old. The accident was fast. Okay. He, like I said, he flew right into grandma, guys. Right into grandma. That might have been his mom that you're calling grandma, or it might have been his grandma, because he's like, she was there. He flew right into her. And yes, I do believe it was instant. I don't know if he was taken to the hospital unconscious, but he's saying the soul release was instant. Yeah, I feel about 25. So for those of y'all that wanted to say you're old, I've been around the block. Thank you, Marky. I've been around the block. As old as I feel, today I feel 25, so thank you for noticing. Okay, sweetheart, he is getting quiet. Let me see if there's anything else, but yeah, he wanted everyone to know. I don't know, like I said, his spirit went instantly. No matter what, he was gone immediately. Thank you for that validation. That's what he said. My spirit went quick, flew right into grandma. So he's talking about somebody on earth who is either making amends or is thinking about amends, making amends. I don't know who that is. Well, thank you. Thank you, guys. That's right. We're not old. We're not old. I will never be old, by the way. Never, never. So I don't know if there's someone that you know that he's talking about this, making amends. It is important to try to make those amends. You can only try from your, he's telling me, from your end, try the amends. If it doesn't work, you still tried. So I'm giving that information. If you guys want to stick around, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to pull group cards for everyone, his brothers and mom. Okay. I'm going to put this on my YouTube, sweetheart. If anybody wants to go and rewatch this in the family, he's talking about the making of amends, and you can only try. If you try, you've done your part, and thank you for that validation. All right, sweetheart, I think he is, yeah. I don't know if the accident happened in September or not, but as he's fading away, he said September, September. No, spammy, Grammy, Pammy, or you get the banny. Papa Polly. That is so wonderful. So I don't know what September is. Now that's next month, so I don't know if there's a celebration coming, somebody's birthday, as he's fading, you know, back into his light. Well, they're always in the light, but I mean, he's fading and he's gotten quiet. He just said September. So I'm giving you that. Thank you for coming in, Jenny. You know, some of you may have also connected to this. That is fine. You know, take it. I'm going to start pulling cards for the age group as soon as I take a swig here. It's a little calmer in here. 800 was a lot of people earlier, and so he's been gone a week. He's been gone a week. His birthday is in September. Jenny, he's only been gone a week. Are you freaking kidding me? A week? Let me tell you this. Now, I'm just telling you guys, you never know. Can you confirm for me that he's only been gone a week? When people have their loved ones cross over, I always say, can we give them a couple of months to settle in? Because it takes them a little while to settle in. But sometimes they come, wow, sometimes they come the day of, sometimes they come a week later. So he, with that bold personality of his, OMG. I am so glad you came into this live, girl. Was this your first time coming in here, Jenny? I got goosebumps with that. That's crazy. Yeah, somebody said, wow, that's crazy. And I do try to tell people, please, let's give them a little time past August 14th. Wow. Okay. He is a strong personality. Okay. Let everyone know, sweetheart, and I'm going to upload this to my YouTube. So let the family know, especially the making amends. This was important for him to come through and say that. Maybe that's why he came through so fast. But we never thought, yes, the first time, Jenny, he spoke to you and whispered, go into this live. You didn't probably even realize that. That's what happens. Wow. My mind is always blown. My mind is always blown. Guys, I'm up to 32,500 likes. Thank you. And yes, Jenny, big healing hugs to you and the family. Guys, mods, can you put my YouTube in here if you don't mind? You guys can leave, and my YouTube and my Instagram are both in my bio. Those are my accounts. All the other accounts are fake. Do not fall prey. And guys, there's a lot of TikToks of me allegedly sending you guys messages. I won't do that. I will never message you saying, oh, I got a message for you. No, that is not me. Report those accounts. Somebody counted 22 the other day. It seems like all of us are being cloned. And tell them to please exit and come back. There I am. There's my Instagram. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My YouTube is coming up. Somebody said they have no sound. Mods, just remind them to leave and come back. All right, guys, I'm going to pull group cards right now, okay? We have 370 in here. Every one of you is getting a card. You must be 18. Let's see. Yeah, Tyler got one yesterday too. All right. If you are 18 to 30, this is your card. Now, if you resonate with this card, even though it's not in your age group, claim it, guys. Claim it. 18 to 30, this is your card. Thank you guys for following me. Thank you for trusting in me. Thank you for, you know what, just for the fun of it, I want to get up to 50,000 likes. Why not? It's 36,000. Can you guys keep tapping the screen? It's always fun to see. I always pick up little, little tidbits here. 50,000. Oh, 60,000, 20,000. Today, let's do 50,000. It'd be fun. All right, so guys, ooh, this is a good card for you guys. 18 to 30. Make a wish. Make a wish. Now, before you make this wish, make sure that's what you want. I've learned some really hard lessons making a wish, and I told the universe, that's not what I asked for, and the universe is like, yeah, you did. So it's time to make a wish, but make sure it's what you want. Oh, thank you for that gift. Thank you, guys. It is not necessary. All of my lives are free. It is not necessary to send gifts. I do say thank you. Make a wish. I also want to tell you guys, I just posted 2 videos. The first one was a collective card for everyone for the week. And the second one is about generational healing. Guys, right now there's so much generational healing opportunities right now. It's up to us for that healing to help the generational healing and break the cycles. Okay? All right. 31 to 50. This is your card. So everyone in here is getting a card because it's by group. 31 to 50. 31. And guys, you don't need to come in and ask for a reading. It's all spirit guided, guys. I go by spirit. Like I said, Jenny got her loved one that came through. I never know what's going to happen. It is all spirit guided, especially if you are very demanding and saying, I want a reading, I want a reading. I'm not going to see that because it's all spirit guided. So please, you don't need to spam over and over again, because my mods like boom, 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 boom. They like to whatever. All right, 31 to 50. This is your card. 31 to 50. Vibration. Vibration, guys. This goes along with my collective 2 cards that I started this with, which was the opportunity for awakening. And there was a lot of pink in it. Look at this card. 31 to 50. Your vibration is changing. Your vibration is changing. Probably it's very subtle, and that's okay. It's very subtle. There's so many people that are awakening, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling a shift. And feel that vibration and trust that you are moving into what we would call, I call it more of an awakening, our spiritual journey, more of what's going on in the world, and picking up our own vibration apart from that so that we can do our own healing and our own awakening. All right, now the next one is my age group. For those of y'all that want to say, oh, she's old. Some people just, he and his mom and brother hadn't talked on 8 years. They were at his funeral. Well, Jenny, sweetheart, you tell them I'm going to upload this to my YouTube when I'm done here, if they want to go and listen. All right, 51 to 70. This is my age group. How do you know what age group you're in? Well, if you don't know your age, then I guess you won't know what age group. This is by age. Ooh, look at us. 51 to 70, make a wish. Make a wish. Just like with the 18 to 30-year-olds. And we can all make a wish. But it's saying here, please, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the lovely gifts. Make sure that that's what you want before you make that wish. The universe is listening, guys. When the universe listens, they're like, well, we weren't sure exactly what she said, but we're going to send her what we think she asked for. And I was like, oh, that's not what I asked for. And they're like, yeah, you got to be very specific. Okay? Make a wish. Now, and I am going to make a wish. What's a postcard? A postcard is if I'm connecting with someone specific with their loved one. I may not be directly connecting for you with the loved one, but many on the other side take that opportunity to pop in and give through me messages, flyby messages that might be their name and their age. It might be the date that they were born. It might be whatever. Many people would say, oh my God, that's my loved one. They gave me a postcard. So that happens, boom. 2 visits, same card. Interesting. Interesting. 71. Oh, guys, thank you. I just looked, 77,000. We surpassed the 50,000 likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gosh. Yeah, it's a little calmer in here. 320. The 800 earlier was a little bit much. But you know what? I still remain focused. I try to stay focused no matter what. 71 on up. Come together. Ah, Jeff, so Ziggy sent you to me. Ah, thank you for that. I love referrals. I love referrals. Come together. For those of you who are 71 on up, come together. Now, this come together card doesn't always mean romantic. It doesn't always mean romantic. Come together could be a new best friend, a kindred spirit that comes into your life, a new business partner, you know, someone that you connect with that helps you build a business on the internet, a website. So get ready for the fact that somebody's going to be coming together with you. Okay. Yeah, as a reminder, guys, I didn't go live on Instagram because while I'm waiting for my grandbaby, I'm staying with friends and I don't want to interrupt their family time. And so when they go out and do errands, I try to pop on here and do, oh, Daniel John is also a good friend of mine. Thank you. Yes. Daniel John is also a fabulous medium. Mods, for the moment, can you give a wave? I want everyone to follow all of my moderators. But my Instagram, I'm just saying this again for those that are new in here. I only have one Instagram. I only have one TikTok. And people are sending me, I've got so many messages to reply to saying, is this you? Is this you? No. One account, one YouTube, one Instagram, one TikTok, one Facebook. There you guys go. There's all my mods. Because, you know, the mods go live and they pull cards and they do readings as well, okay? But I do want everyone to know that whenever I go live here, YouTube or Instagram, I don't ever charge. This is my way of giving back, paying things forward. I've had so many blessings and so many gifts in my life. Blessings, gifts, love. And, you know, I've always been, you know what? I want to remind everybody about this. We really are protected. We have our loved ones around us. We have our guides and our angels. We are protected. And one of the things that can shift things for us, and I understand what the state of the world right now, I want to say this because it's important in my heart. Fear. Fear can shift energy on a dime. You know what? This is what I do. When fear tries to enter, I can't believe my hair looks like it's like two-tone here. Oh my God. It's not. It's the window. When fear tries to enter my energy field, and I'm human, obviously, I'm here. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. I realize that that's triggered something, and I will bless that fear and say, I bless it. I put it back out to the universe to be transmuted and turned into healing. So guys, fear is a killer. Fear is a killer. Fear kills, healing heals. It's just what happens. You see my light, not my hair. Why, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to try to stay on for just a little bit longer. I don't know if I'm going to get another spirit pop in, but I would love to have you guys please join me on, follow me on Instagram. I do feel bad that when people do follow me, they're immediately being harassed by those that are clones and fakes. I apologize for that. I have a lot of videos that I put on there that say, guys, and I want everyone to be vigilant on your own. You know, even if you're not sure it's me, send me an email. My own, you know, you can contact me through TikTok. You can go to my website. Even if you're not sure it's me, and I would prefer people to just say, I don't know if this is you or not. Let's get it validated. I would rather have that happen than someone say, well, I gave money to somebody and then they never gave me a reading. And where's my free reading? Well, that's not me. I don't make contact with that. You're thanking me for being on here today. You needed it. You know, I do try to get on here when I'm spirit guided as well. Jenny Russell, I'm still blown away that your uncle has only been gone a week and he came through. Oop, sirens outside. Sorry about that, guys. So anyway, all right, let me see. I don't know. Now what I'll do for the remainder of the time, I might try to do a Q&A. Let's see, Papa Polly, you need the 1,000 refund that you paid me. Hey, and all of my free live readings, if you want a refund, you got a refund. How you get a refund on free lives? I don't know. People make a joke. Yeah, I want a refund for my free live reading. You know what? And I will say this while I'm thinking about that. I am not the type of reader who is going to tell you what you want to hear. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know, when somebody makes contact with me, I'm very upfront and I will say, I'm going to give you what I hear. You may not like it. It may be something that you're working with that you've been ignoring. And some people would say, I didn't like that reading. Truth hurts sometimes. Truth hurts. I'm going to share this really quick. I had a lady who wanted her mom to come through. And I tried to get her mom to come through. But instead, her aunt came through. And she said, oh my God, how could she come through? She was so mean. She was the meanest bitch ever. And I said, well, your aunt is here to say you're headed the same direction as her. You're pissing a lot of people off and you're being bitchy. And to clean up your act, or you're going to be headed in the same direction that she was, because nobody liked her aunt. Boy, did she clean her act up after that. Hey, I'm just a messenger. You know, now the next time she came for a reading, her mom did come through. And some people would say, how long do I have to wait for another reading? I won't do another reading for at least 3 to 6 months. You don't need another reading. Nothing's going to change in that short period of time. Nothing's going to change. And, you know, especially if somebody's like, but he's my soulmate, and 6 months later, it's the same thing. And I'm like, we won't go into that. But, you know, I did have a lady when I finally said, I'm not going to give you any more readings. Every 6 months you come in, it's the same thing, and you've not changed anything with your life. If he was a soulmate that you were meant to stay with. All right, guys. So I'm going to be on here for just a little bit. All right, so let's just see here. Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. For the next few... Gilf, huh? All right. Interesting. Gilf. Okay. I just happened to see that. All right, so guys, give me your name and your age. I'm going to just spend the remainder of the time maybe pulling a few cards just quickly, because I'm not going to be on that much longer. My friends are due home anytime now. So give me your name and your age. By giving me your name and your age, guys, would you let How Travels? I can't hear or see anything. You know, TikTok has got all kinds of problems going on, and so it's not always our end, guys. So can you guys let How Travels know to go ahead and leave and come back? And maybe they're just not supposed to be in here. How about that? Okay. Shane, 31. And all cards, by giving me your name and your age, that's giving me permission. Okay? That is giving me permission to pull you a card. Shane, 31. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, I think my friends might be home. I think they are. I think I hear the garage. Cleanse. Shane, this is a time to cleanse. Body, mind, spirit. Body, mind, spirit. Cleansing. And they're also showing me, Shane, for you to go out in nature. For you to go out in nature. That helps with cleansing. Madeline, 63. Madeline, 63. Thank you guys for following me. I'm almost at 100,000 likes. All right, here's your card. Here is your card. You got the same one. Can't make this shit up. I got to say that in one time in a live. Can't make this shit up. Cleanse. If any of these cards resonate for you, take them. Take them, take them. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Body, mind, and spirit. Is that you, Nina? Come here. Come here and say hello to my people. I told them that I would be on until you got home. Just give her a minute, guys. She's got to put her stuff down, and then she's going to come and say hello. She lets me come and stay when I come to Phoenix. So I'm on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
This is my friend Nina. Everybody say hi, Nina.
Hello.
Bob came in, but we don't want Bob. We don't want Bob to come and say hello. This is just for the ladies. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. You know what I'm going to do? I told you I'd stay on until they came home. I'm going to pull a final collective for everybody. I am going to slap this one. I am going to slap this card. Here is a final collective for all of us, guys. Vibration. Here is a final collective for all of us. Vibration. We're all in that opportunity of awakening, changing, shifting. There are big shifts going on. Allow that. And it's probably going to be very subtle, but if you're allowing yourself to awaken and do some healing, that vibration is going to change. Our lovely Tyler likes to smack the screen to get our attention. So guys, you know what I'm going to do? One more collective to see what's going on with that vibration. Thank you guys for following me. Ooh, it's almost at 100,000 likes, guys. Can we do that like in the next 60 seconds? Ooh. Can we get to 100,000 in the next 60 seconds by tapping the screen? Can everybody do that? That would be so cool. All right, so the first one was the vibration card. It's going to happen, guys. There we go. Be open. Be open to this awakening. Do you hear that, Nina? Well, she's probably in the other room. Be open to this change because it's coming. Be open to the fact that we are, 101,000, 102,000. Guys, I love you. Be open. Guys, I'll be back. I'm not sure when. I have to kick them out of their house before I can do that. And, you know, it is their house, so I have to be patient and wait my turn. So I love you guys. Thank you all for popping on. I have 2 videos. Go see them. They're really important. One is a collective and one is talking about generational healing. Go see that. I love you. Bye, guys.